This is from the On Your Side investigators now. A former Legacy Emanuel nurse pleaded guilty today to sexually abusing 10 women while he worked at Legacy Emanuel.
And he's going to prison for 15 years. After the case came to light, Legacy promised to make some changes to protect patients. On Your Side investigator Chelsea Kofta is live there for us tonight. And Chelsea, did the hospital make good on that promise?
Good question. Hospital spokeswoman would not give me any of those details today, was not talking. Instead, she sent me a very small statement and referred me to an article that was published last year. That does not sit well with many of the victims or their attorney.
In a blue jumpsuit and shackles, former nurse Jeffrey McAllister pleaded guilty to sexually abusing 10 different women at Legacy Emanuel between October 2009 and April 2013. 9 of the victims were patients in the hospital's ER. Another worked in the ER.
This never should have happened to these women.
McAllister will be sentenced later this month, but for attorney Mark McDougall, another battle is brewing. He represents 10 of the victims, many of whom filed civil suits against the hospital.
These women didn't go to Legacy Hospital because Jeffrey McAllister was there. They went to Legacy because it's a respected institution and they thought they could entrust themselves to others there. They thought there would be safeguards in place to protect them. Their real beef is with Legacy. Legacy did not protect them when they knew, or should have known, that this predator was in the midst.
McDougall specializes in medical sex abuse cases and says, among other things, Legacy Emanuel bungled the investigations into the women's complaints.
The first detailed written complaint back in 2006, they never called the woman, they just blew her off. Here, McAllister was called out numerous times. There were red flags all over the place.
In April, K2 revealed a federal agency found the hospital disregarded regulations to protect patients by mishandling the complaints. The process was so bad, the feds threatened to strip Legacy of its Medicare and Medicaid status. At the time, Legacy said it would put together a detailed plan to fix the problems. Today, Legacy isn't talking.
The only way things will change is if Legacy is held publicly accountable.
Well, in that article, the hospital spokeswoman referred me to all 10,000 doctors and staff at Legacy's health hospitals are now required to complete training around patient complaints. Reporting live in North Portland, I'm Chelsea Kofta, K2 News.
All right, thank you, Chelsea. And the On Your Side investigators are dedicated to uncovering more than just the headlines. If there's a story you think needs our attention, email us at investigators@katu.com.